అందరికీ నమస్కారం మా.
Namaste, Master. Thank you.
Oma.
We're doing well, Master. We were worried about your health. Hope
It
you
is
are
very fragile, but I wanted to meet all the Tana people and Ata people and all of
Yes,
you who
Master.
are lovers of, I would say, God.
So, Master, how would you like me to proceed? Can I introduce the few people that?
Why not? Please, I'll be happy to see them all.
Okay. First, I would like to introduce few people, and then I will ask, if you are ready, we can ask them for a question. First, I would like to introduce Dr. Gary Huber from Cincinnati.
Hello, Gary.
He has been helping with our CMEs and Heartfulness Magazine, and lately he has read all your books and he has been craving to meet you. So we invited him on this.
I'll be soon there in Dayton.
Wow. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. And next we would like to introduce Mr. Fred Armand. He is the founder and director of the International Cities of Peace. He started this. And in 70 countries, he was able to establish 400 cities as cities of peace. So thank you, Fred.
Excellent.
And we have Dr. Sriram Madhipatla from Orlando joining us from ATA and API.
Namaskar.
And Dr. Madhavi Kancharla from New Jersey, New York has joined us. No. And also from ATA, we have our president, Madhu Bammineni Garu. She has been excellent support, trying to establish Heartfulness in many cities as small groups.
Thank you, Madhu.
Mr. Bhuvnesh Bojala Garu, previous president of ATA, whom you have met before, has joined.
Namaskar.
And
very happy
Sunny
to see
Reddy Garu from Detroit has joined. You know Sunny from before.
Namaste, Daaji.
Hello, Sunny.
Namaste, Daaji.
Namaskaram, Bhaiya. Namaskaram.
And Madhu Garu, if you want to say hello to Daaji for a moment, and we will proceed with the program.
Yes. Pranamam, Daaji. We are so grateful and privileged that you're here to join us today on this special spiritual platform with you. We have many members across the country, not only from ATA, from Telugu community members that joined today. I'm so happy that we are continually growing. The community is continually growing with the heartfulness, the concept of heartfulness meditation, especially with your new book, Spiritual Anatomy. And I'm happy to let you know that we will be in Hyderabad. So I'm hoping and praying that we'll be able to meet with you, and you will have some time for us in December. So we will be there.
Madhu. 3 days. Come for 3 days. not for 3 hours.
So definitely we will try. We will be there for sure. One of the days, and then I'll make sure to contact and then arrange some time. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Should I proceed? Are you able to answer questions, Master? 1 or 2, or what would you like us to do?
We can try it now. Let's see.
Okay. I'm going to invite Dr. Gary Huber first. Dr. Gary Huber, if you can submit your question to Revere Daaji.
Thank you, Daaji. It's a delight and a pleasure. I've seen your face many times, but first time I've had a chance to talk with you in person. I've read your other books. I'm halfway through Spiritual Anatomy, and I've got to say, I love what you've done with this book beyond your others, the clarity, the inspiration. I think you did a masterful job of including everyone, right? This is not about any particular religion or any particular other practice. You did a beautiful job of making everyone feel welcome in this space. In my practice, I'm constantly trying to get my patients to understand the concept of meditation. And as you're probably aware, in the Western world, that's not a common part of our lives. And the question I have for you is, the early part of your teachings are very simple. Focus on the heart, focus on the divine light and love. But as you get into your text and you start talking about the chakras, trying to get my novice patients into this space, I can see where that would seem overwhelming. It can seem like a lot. Wait a minute, there's 16 chakras and 4 points. And so my question is, how would you have somebody engage that? In fact, myself, as I read your work and you say work on your chakras, and you talk about working in parallel versus in series and the benefit of working in parallel, can you help me make that jump from the basic meditation on my heart to now, how do I advance my practice to work on my chakras?
Gary, it's an honor to meet you today, face to face. Your question is very, very relevant. I shared with you something very profound. I studied pharmacy in India and practiced rest of my life in United States, in Brooklyn, New York. During my study days, I was interacting with my trainer, who was absolutely uneducated. She did not know the books. She did not know even the local language, let alone English. So her biggest curiosity was, what is there in the book? Please read to me and explain to me. So I would read to her. She would give me the sitting first, and I would receive the meditation session from her. Afterwards, she will hand me over a book, and she said, please read this for me. Excuse me. So I would read it in English and translate it in Hindi. And each time she would say, oh, I have felt this, I have felt this, I have felt this. And she had been in the organization meditating for maybe 2 decades before these interactions began. So you see, whether you are aware of chakras or not, it hardly matters actually. This is only to create curiosity and inquisitiveness that what's really going on. Our job as a traveler within the spiritual realm, crossing all these chakras, is simply to meditate on the heart, and that's all. The rest of the work is done by the master, the guide who helps us travel through all these chakras. It is his business when to open any chakra. And our cooperation is only this, from our side. Close your eyes and meditate in the morning. Remain meditative as much as you can during your working hours. In the evening, when you come back home, do your special cleaning. Take 1 or 2 sessions of meditation through a trainer twice a week. And that's all. And this itself facilitates our progress. One can do nothing about the journey. I can write my experience of whatever is happening, and later on see the trajectory of experiences. After maybe 20 years, you will know, oh, this is the trajectory. So when we write journal after each meditation, that helps us creating a map for ourselves. Oh, this is my spiritual map. And in this spiritual map, you will very strikingly find how the emotions change, how the consciousness also changes along with the change or shift in this, my emotions. So emotions, consciousness, and also certain vibrations that you feel. Right? You will be able to locate these vibrations. Once you feel something, it's like ants. It's as if ants are biting you here, or ants is crawling over your head here, but there are no real ants there. or some insect is tickling you here. These are the indirect signs that some work is happening on a particular chakra. So as a traveler on the path, I would not worry too much about my journey or even knowledge of chakra. Knowledge of chakra, I don't like to see that it is beforehand. No, I like to see that I experience it first and then verify it in the books. I have written this book because a lot of books have been written on this subject, and since they were misguiding the whole community of yoga enthusiasts, so that is one of the main reasons we have written this book. Otherwise, there was no need to write, because our system is mainly about experiencing things. You experience and you are aware of it, that's enough.
Well, thank you very much. I truly appreciate your words of wisdom, and I will continue to invest myself in Uma's guidance under your tutelage, and I appreciate your time today. I wish you well and be well.
Thank you, Dr. Huber. Thank you. Thank you.
Master, I would like to invite Fred Armand. Fred, if you can unmute and speak to Daaji.
Yes, thank you, Uma. Daaji, I appreciate being in your presence and all of the people here. But I have a tendency to think about things in sequences. And this sequence is about the current state of the world, and the International Cities of Peace ideal is ancient. And we base it in respect for the individuals and to know what is needed in their community. And oftentimes it is based in meditation. A lot of the cities of peace that we have around the world do practices each week, and Heartfulness is part of that in many, many areas. But, you know, the current situation is heavy on our hearts, but we're all optimists here, and we're all heart-centered, and I appreciate what that means, because it keeps me level from bringing in the negativity and the violence and things that I hear about. It's very, very easy when you think about that. All you must do is project from the heart and bring from the heart, as if it's a vessel for the spirit. So the question that I want to ask you today is about the current situation and the current wars, but it's not about current wars, it's about all wars and all violence. You know, it's these wars that we have are based in nationalism, which is a form of tribalism that has existed since the beginning of civilization. But in working with cities of peace around in 70 countries, I found that communities are deeply concerned with tribalism and the negative effects of the historical cultural trauma that goes back hundreds, thousands of years, that are bubbling up in today's violence and wars. And I wonder if I can convey to these leaders, these peace leaders around the world, is there a community-based meditative practice or insight into cultural healing that I could make people aware of, that there would be a unity proposal that they could bring to their community? And it's a difficult question, and I just bring this opportunity because I respect you and will listen to your words and convey them to many, many people around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you. It's not very easy question to answer. Back in 1955, my guide wrote a letter to than the person heading United Nations on peace program. And the essence of that letter, I can tell you in a few words. Is world peace possible without an individual peace? Not possible. Is a family peace and harmony possible without individual peace? If each family is not, then any community, will there be peace if families are not at peace? So we have to begin at an individual level. Peace-loving souls have to come together, and they can slowly and slowly create a field, the atmosphere of peace around them. People will be attracted towards them, and this is how we slowly build civilized society. Evil will always be there. The nature of evil will always change also. Just as good-hearted people evolve, evil also evolve along with it, comparatively. We have advised our membership throughout the world since 1945 to pray at 9 o'clock local time. Remain in a prayerful state and make a suggestion, prayerful suggestion to the existence that all sisters and brothers throughout the world are developing true faith and love in their heart. True love is developing in their heart. It's growing in faith. That's all. And you sit like that in that prayerful, meditative state for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, even 2 minutes will do. May peace radiate throughout the world. The world may not benefit from your prayer, but you yourself will benefit a lot. But often when I've seen that when I offer prayer for someone's happiness or someone's harmonious life, someone's peace, I myself become that. When I pray that so-and-so is becoming more and more God-loving, more and more peace-loving, more and more love-loving, I myself become that in the process. So I think it is good to choose any time actually. If 9 o'clock local time is not good enough, they can pray at whatever time is convenient to them. But local time, because when many people, they come together, you see, we can have a WhatsApp group and say, okay, let's all combine, come together and pray. Now, with this technology, I can say, let's all pray. Some may be having 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody may be having 12 o'clock at noon. Here it's 9 p.m. We can all come together and meditate. We can all come together and pray for peace. So this will have what we call collective, aggregate impact on the environment. The results may not be seen immediately, but it will have ripple effect eventually.
Great. Thank you very much. I will see you at 9 o'clock local time from now on. And I will be conveying that to hundreds of peace leaders around the world, and perhaps we can help. And so thank you very much, Daaji. Appreciate it.
Why not, Fred? We can have a momentum or some sort of a movement, like every Sunday at whatever time convenient to the membership throughout the world. Our members and many other organizations, they can come together. Let us see, at 11 o'clock in the morning all throughout the world, we can come together and pray.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Thank you very much. We will work.
You can contact Uma and let's plan it out in a very big way. Let's have millions of people joining in this prayer.
Thank you. I will talk to Uma, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Master, what would you like to conduct satsang, or are you able to take one more question? Whatever you say, we'll do.
One more question and then we meditate.
Okay, Master. So I request Dr. Sriram to unmute, and he's from Florida. He's an oncologist and he has some question for you. Dr. Sriram.
Namaste,
Namaskaram,
Daaji.
Sriram. Namaskaram.
Namaste. Thank you for this opportunity, and hope you are feeling better. So as a practicing oncologist, I see patients and I advise them for their ongoing fight against cancer. I do discuss meditation with them as one of the methods to help them with their ongoing cancer fight and symptoms. So some of them have chronic pain, and they do ask me the question, which is because of the experience of the pain they have, it makes them difficult to focus on the meditation as it draws their attention away. So I tell them to focus on the heart. I do give them the pointers which I learned from you. But anything else which you could add to make them, my patients, to get more involved? Thank you.
The pain can be, I think one cannot describe the pain a cancer patient undergoes actually. Until you go through vertigo, you don't know what vertigo is. You can be a specialist in vertigo, but you will not know what vertigo is. A doctor who has undergone vertigo can treat the patients better. I highly recommend, instead of meditation, I recommend them cleaning, and not by themselves, but someone can take the responsibility of cleaning them at a vibrational level, which is offered by our preceptors. Second thing I would like to offer is polarity. Polarity treatment is one of the best one I have found working on patients who cannot meditate, nor can they do their cleaning, nor can they fall asleep. Polarity is almost like magical thing to me. Before you offer this to anyone, Sriram, I wish you yourself go through this polarity. And you see how we can use that methodology on patients. We can train your nurses. These nurses in turn can train other nurses also, because this is just 5 minutes sometimes of helping patients to go to sleep also. It will relieve their strain and stress and anxiety and fear. So many things can be covered up with this polarity. And as they heal little by little, then you can incorporate individual meditation on their own. At the moment, they are so fearful and anxious about their own health. So I doubt if they can think of anything else but their own problems. So we cannot expect them to meditate well. Let us begin with polarity. And we can train as many people as you like. If we don't have any trainers from our side in your city, I'll send someone from India and have you people trained there.
He's from Ranjana's Vadlamanati.
Oh, then you are in right hands. So you just ask her. She'll help you out on that. Ranjana will travel miles for you and help.
Yeah, thank you, Daaji. I think that's, I will definitely will be in touch with her. And you have definitely brought up the right points. The pain, anxiety, fearfulness, all includes those symptoms. And I will definitely see and train my nurses and see what we could do with the help of Ranjana sister.
Yeah. So now we'll meditate. Yes. So gently close your eyes. And as usual, think of the presence of divinity in your heart and rest your attention there. That's all. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
We'll hope to see you December 3rd.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.